Welcome to nurtechsolution. Today I gonna show you what are the new rules or terms and conditions coming at 5th of January and how it affects your channel to monetize on YouTube in 2022. Okay, on YouTube on January 5th 2022 we are updating our terms of service terms to help clarify and make it easier to understand what to expect as you use the service. These changes would not affect the way you use YouTube service. So they are basically said like the what's the summary and how the people use the YouTube things. So they're gonna describe one by one. So they said first in here, more clarify on what to expect. We are providing more transparency about how to develop, improve and update the service, include more details about reasons we make changes and updates and the advance notice to provide to you. Okay, so that's them said like they're gonna more clarify all the details and everything. So it's not like that changing lots of things, just little bit maybe change, but it's nothing like that dramatically change or something. So they said how they improve or something, they're gonna describe that. Okay, then next one is general update for improved reliability. So how they're gonna increase the reliability with like the creators and with them. So they said they're gonna make it more easier to understand like that. This includes recognizing some sections such as account suspension and termination and rewards others. So they said they're gonna for the reliability they're gonna increase like they're gonna do some suspension of some accounts, they're gonna verify and they're gonna cancel maybe some account, they're gonna terminate some of the account, but they said not only that, they're gonna do some rewarding as well. So if somebody do very good job as a creator, they're gonna give the reward such as changing the agreement. So they're gonna maybe change the agreement for them as well. Okay, next one is including the community guideline stack process. So basically they describe in here how the community guideline stack will be affected by the creator, but generally they did not change anything. Okay, so they make it explicit how they do that things. Okay, they wanna make more transparent. Okay, so they said in here there are no change to how community guideline stack operate or when a channel or content might receive a stack. So basically it's nothing has been changed as it was before, it is the same things is remaining in here. So it's like somebody said like it's lots of things to change, lots of things to coming, but it's not. Okay, please make sure you read update the terms, okay, by continuing to use the YouTube after this date. So you have to make sure like after the 5th, so you have to read the terms and condition. And also they said if like you have any child, they are creators or like they're gonna watch the YouTube things, you have to do like the describe what's the terms and condition coming 5th of January details to your kids. That's how the kids also knows the new rules and regulation and everything. Okay, we're gonna go to like the update terms here. Okay, so what's the update terms here? Okay, so we're gonna see the details updated terms, what is that? Okay, so now we can see here it says terms of service. So terms of service page, we can see what's the how the 5th of January it will affect like the creators, and they said until that existing YouTube terms and condition will remaining like the as it is. Okay, summary of the change. So what's the summary of the change? Just whatever they change, they're gonna put the summary how what change and how they change it. Okay, so they said in this section is like the develop, improve and update the service. Okay, so they're gonna put in this section like what they're gonna put in here. We remain the changes to the service like the develop like the blah 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 like something like that, receive recognize some of the content in the section to make it easier understandable. So it's basically it's nothing changed. Okay, if you see like this one and the previous terms and condition is nothing is like the remarkably changed. Okay, negatively affect the ability to access the service and the right of the situation. So that's this described in here. Okay, then the next one. Okay, I gonna go a bit up. Okay, has said is like the community guideline strikes. So whatever I said before, so community guideline strikes is remaining the same as it is like the before. Okay, so and they give the reminder, still it will be like the same, and if somebody doesn't follow the rules, they're gonna keep some strikes, and maybe they're gonna uh, mm, change take out like the monetization from their channel, and there are no change to how strikes operate. So that's they describe clearly in this section. Okay, so generally it's like the AdSense and like the YouTube working together. So you have to follow both of the terms and conditions, so they describe everything, both of them. So that's how I gonna put later, I gonna describe everything like the, if this is the terms and condition right now, and 5th of January is coming changing, but it's still will be like same, and in this case how you can monetize your channel and what you need to follow up, that's the main concern to you. So some summary you can get in here, but not all the details, but I will describe how you can get your monetization in your channel. Okay, download, this is the new things, is downloadable software. So they're gonna say they will like the give a downloadable software to YouTube for a YouTube studio application, and they're gonna explain like the how to use the software, and they're gonna give the permission to use that. Okay, so that's the things I can see they put the new for the terms and conditions section right now. Okay, so here is the changing this agreement. If you want to change your agreement with YouTube, so they said like that we will give you when you do, they said either party can change the agreement or like the modify something, so then you have to talk, and they're gonna keep the notification you first, and they're gonna describe you first. That's they said. So that's the basic things is like the overall over here. So I don't see anything like big change, but you can see here is the thousand of things, so you have to read all the things to understand everything from here. Okay, so if you understand everything from here, I think you have to like the bit summary from my side. The summary is that you have to follow some of the very rules very carefully from 5th of January to get your monetization. So here set effect of January, effective January 5th. So previous version, if you want to see, you can go over there. So that's the set in here. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you something. It said reuse content. Nowadays if you want to get your monetization, what you have to follow very carefully from 5th of January 2022. So they said like what you can do, what you can't do. Okay, examples of what is allowed to monetization. Okay, so they describe in this site is that. Okay, left hand side they describe that, and they said right hand side don't do that. Okay, so they said that if you make like the funny video or thoughtful video content, if you are not original creator, still you can get the monetization, but it has to be funny and thoughtful. Okay, then you can get monetization and you can apply for monetization. Next one, they said if you do like the any critical review for any of the persons, any creators clips, so then still you will get the monetization. You can keep a review of what's like the video is, how is like that. Okay, next one is the scenario of any movies. So if you give any movie scenario or something, any clips, you have to rewritten, and also you have to give the change the voiceover. If you do those two things, then you can put in the YouTube, then it will be monetized, otherwise it will not. Okay, next one is like the replace of the sport tournaments, where you explain what the competitor did to succeed or fail. So if you say any competition or any football match or any cricket match, if you show that, you have to tell by your way like how they succeed, how they fail, then it will be monetized. Okay, reaction video, some people make the reaction video, so you have to give your like the face in the video, and you have to tell like the what's the reaction you are putting. You can put in the corner or something, whatever. Okay, then edit footage from other creators, where add a storyline. So if you put suppose like any storylines from other people's like the video footage, and if you edit bit, you will get the monetization. That's how you can get monetization according to new rules. Okay, And if you can't do this one, if you do this, you will not get monetization. Short videos you compiled from other social media websites. Some people nowadays upload video from Facebook, TikTok or Instagram or somewhere, and they copy and paste, they got million view, they will not get the monetization. That's the YouTube said. Collections of songs, if you take from any of the artists, like the any song little bit, if you still have their permission, you will not get the monetization. Okay, clips of moment from your favorite show, if you have any favorite show and if you put little or bit change and if you put in YouTube, you will not get the monetization. You have to do very carefully. Okay, if you want to do that, okay, you have to maybe rewrite or keep some voiceover, then it should be all right. Okay, content upload many times by other creators. So if your content is like the or other people's content, if you put like the upload many times, it will not get the monetization. Okay, promotion of the others people content, if you promote other people content, suppose some people sometimes is like the promoting other channels or other people videos, if you do that, you will not get the monetization. That's they describe clearly in this section. Reuse content, keep in your mind, don't do anything if you want to get the monetization 2022. Okay, so now basically what they said, okay, what we check when we review your channel. So if any channel YouTube, when they review the channel to keep the monetization, what kind of things basically they see. So these 5 things they generally see. Okay, so first one is the main theme. So what's your main themes of your channel? So what's about your channel, you have to clarify that. Okay, most viewed videos, so whatever your most viewed video, they're gonna see that on newest video. What kind of newest video you put, is it like the copyright claim or something, they're gonna see that. Biggest promotion of watch time, where the watch time coming from for that, and how, why is like it happened, they're gonna see that. Okay, now you can see this on video metadata. This is like the very important things nowadays, they are watching that. Okay, so this the titles, you have to keep very clear cut title, you have to give clear thumbnail, not copy paste. Description, you have to do the description very carefully as well. So I'm gonna show you how you should make the title. So nowadays you can't keep like the 2 titles to mix with like the one title. Okay, so have a look, Maitland in New South Wales, Australia, 4K Ultra HD, then space 2 bar, then space, then another title. So there is 2 titles. If you do like this kind of mix title, or if you put lots of keywords in your titles, then you will not get the monetization. You have to give straightforward, whatever is your video, just put some of the keywords and put the as much smaller as you can your titles. Okay, that's how they like to give you the monetization. If I go to the description box, have a look here, it says like the cameras used to the image and videos. So what kind of cameras they use to make the videos and some things, you can't describe these things because YouTube doesn't like this. They think you may be like the make it the promotional for these cameras, DJI drones or Sony cameras or Venturo N4. So that's how they doesn't like it. You can't give it in your description box. Okay, and they said like the description, I use like the image video footage, so how we edit the video, so that's the things like the software things. So you can't use anything, what kind of software you are using, what kind of things you are using, you know, so what kind of device you are using. So just you have to give the clearly whatever is your video, you have to describe those things, and you have to give only 3 titles. If you give suppose 10 titles or 20 titles in the description box, YouTube will not give you the monetization. Be careful about that issue as well. Okay, if I go to bottom, you can see show more. If I go more further, here is the title. You can see here is the plenty of title. So you can't give that much title in your video. Okay, so if you do that, YouTube will not give the monetization. YouTube said here, like have a look, it's 500 watt, here is 272 watts, it's put in here, but still it will not be monetized the channel, because you see here is the plant is almost more than 20 or more than that, like the tags in here. So you can't use that much tags in your video, maybe 5-6 maximum, and put like the main key things of the of your tag just in here. Okay, just put, maybe you can elaborate bit like the big tag you can put, but it's not should be like the 5, 6 or 7 something like that. Okay, so make sure that nowadays these kind of things they are watching very carefully. Okay, so and they are maybe they will not give you the monetization according to the new policy. Okay, so this is the on the video, but I can show you one more things. I'll show you one more thing. That's that if you go to your channel in the settings, and under the channel settings, if you go to the basic information, then if you go to keywords, in here you can't put lots of things like that, maybe 100 keywords. No, you can't put that. Just put like the whatever is your channel about that, just put that the basic keywords over here, what you gonna do in your channel, how you gonna do that, you gonna describe everything. Okay, that's the set. Okay, next one is the following the YouTube community guidelines. So you have to follow the YouTube community guideline, follow AdSense program policy. So what's the AdSense program policy? So whatever I described before, the AdSense policy are almost same, you know, like the AdSense and like the YouTube, they make like that together, and then when it's like the everything is like the you can fulfill, then they give the monetization. If you give the approve from YouTube, you will not get the monetization if AdSense doesn't give that. So now we are seeing some of the serious things YouTube are watching. They are watching now how you filming, how you editing, okay, how is the creative process you have. So they're gonna watch these kind of things. Suppose if you apply for, okay, why I did not get the monetization, they're gonna ask you these things, and they're gonna say like, give me 5 minutes video how you edit your video and show us. Okay, next one is the permission. Suppose if you have like the any videos permission, but you don't have the ownership of that videos, then you can't apply for monetization. You can apply, but you will not get the monetization, because they're gonna think you maybe buy or you're gonna get from somebody's, but it's not your, you are not the original creator or container. Okay, so be careful about that. When you do like the some things, maybe they're gonna allow, but it doesn't allow like the AdSense policy. Generally AdSense look after these things, so make sure you will not, maybe you have to put the some value added, then you will get the monetization. Next one is whatever I said, misleading metadata. So misleading metadata, they means like the maybe use too much keywords on the content. Okay, so make sure you are not putting too much keywords on your content, such as the video description, whatever I said. You can describe lots of things for other people, and tags, whatever I said, don't put more than 6-7 tags. Okay, and title, so don't put lots of big title or 2-3 titles together to make it messy or something. So they doesn't like it like that. So it has to be like the clear cut and perfect things. If it's like that, you can apply for monetization and you will get the monetization. Okay, now if you fulfill all the things in here, so I gonna show you something like, it's called like the YouTube thumbnail, how you can make the perfect YouTube thumbnail that generally YouTube like. Okay, so that one I gonna show you right now. Just give me a second. Okay, I am going just over there. Yes, I have to change this. Yeah, now just over here. Okay, you can see here is the title, thumbnail is set Campbelltown. I put my channel logo just over here. Here is the 4K Ultra HD, that's I put. Okay, so basically this is, I am driving on into the Campbelltown area, and I show that the video, and I take the one of the clips, like the one of the photo from there, from my video footage, and I show you, because whatever you put the thumbnail, it has to be inside of your video. So if it's, you can copy paste from some other people, and you can make it like the modify something different. You are giving some of the video with like the travel or something, maybe you are putting some the thumbnail about the cooking or something, whatever different things. So YouTube doesn't like that. Whatever is about your video, you have to straightforward give that things, and whatever, then people can understand, okay, this is the travel video, it's look like here like the some roads, and it's set like the no travel video, so it's like that. Okay, and also still you have to fulfill these kind of things for your getting your monetization. Still you have 1000 subscriber and 4000 hours watch time, then 2-step verification and 0 community guidelines strike. So if you can do everything like that, then you can apply for monetization. And congratulations, if you apply for the monetization within 48 hours, till 1 month you will get this kind of things. Congratulations, and that's it for today. And I think you like this video. If you love my video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.